But it looks like they should be able to get this res. Oh, actually, no, forget the res. They go for this final elimination. They say, we need these points. And AJ does a great job of holding him off with that shotgun.
Dufford works the way through the banister. Catches another. AJ looking good right now. Quick step out on the side. Could push over towards the stairs. Taking more damage coming through from Doc right now, but there are flushes to be had. More eliminations is all really Thunder Talk's looking for in this moment.
Don't see me. Don't see me. Reaper's like, I'm not here. I'm not here. Don't look. Don't turn around. Oh, did he miss him again? No, he spotted him there. So he gets the elimination. X-Force do get a little bit of time to now reset this and get this fight done. Shiva's running in all by himself, though. Got to be careful here as AJ is putting in the work. And he is taking on this squad all by himself. But finally, Shiva shuts him down.
Almost 1v4. Honestly, it was very, very close. It was the fact that he got that cheeky angle through the door frame. For OG right now, we need more of that proactivity right now, though. I truly believe this is a game that they can win. They have the circle to work with it. Fury's coming in from that north side, though, and they are looking hot this game.
Yeah, OG, you have it all right now, right? Turn that aggression up to 11. Soak up those eliminations. Get that win.
Get that back-to-back, basically.
Right. Yeah, back-to-back chicken dinners, right? They won the last one yesterday. This one will just solidify them here and definitely put them in that running in just 2 matches for that top 5. Let's see what they can do, though. As we look at Furia up on the north, Flash trying to find a way into this circle. They're forced to swim it out. Igor going fishing there. He's getting some hit markers on the bows, but not able to take them out.
You really do become curious about the ammo counts on some of these teams because it's been a ton of movement around the map. Aru's moving forward. He's got nades, got molotovs. He's looking.
There we go.
Sitting pretty right now. Ammo count does look a little bit low, but Aru with the underarm should be good to go directly on them. Aru picks up the double. Man, this guy is leading OG to victory.
Let's get it going. The crowd getting hyped on that one. Perfect toss there. Furia, so they're looking to get in the mix here. Some nice shots from the Flash. Going to make it a little bit tough. They're going to have to hit the deck. Igor with the nade. Oh, but that vehicle is on fire. He looks like he is able to get to safety just barely.
Okay. Dude, Aru is going absolutely nutty in these games. A nade comes across, and Furia is silenced in the final moments of these games. The Flash now underneath, looking to push up. OG holding them back at the gates. From Miramar to Rondo, can they do it all here?
Back-to-back chicken dinners are in their future, and the future is now. Can they grasp it as Team Flash rocking a 3-1 split here? You got WizGod. Gonna have to watch out for that nade, that air burst a little bit too far away. And now Aru, man, putting in the work for his team. They gotta be careful, though. Here they go. They have the high ground. What can they do with it? Now, Tops from that off angle, making it a little bit difficult for them to peek over the hill. But here we go. The battle starting to ring out.
Bandy's all that's left on side of the moment. S12K, Silence looking to quieten down the run coming through from India, but it's not happening. They will not be silenced. They will not be shut up here. Aru still going strong. A tanky underneath, looking to get the shots in, but Flash moves around the side. He's whipping the shots, unfortunately. But finally, they will hit the last shot, and India grabs the back-to-back. From day 1 to day 2, this team looks clean. As an IGL, to be both at the front.
No! Run, Aru, run! Run, Aru, run! Oh my gosh! The bows with the knife.
Oh, brother.
No way!
Yo. OG might be cooked this game.
Oh, they're pissed.
Oh, never mind.
They're not happy.
Upset. They're upset. Flash trying to take him down the last match. In the final 1v1 on the squad, Tatanki rocks up to the tree line. Both behind. You're right, the knife is out. The serrated blade is not enough. But the rest of the squad is here to play.
That is what I call revenge, folks. Are you kidding me? Aru getting thirsted. IQ, last player up for 4 thrives as well. OG are hurt, though. That nade looks good. WizGod, ooh, barely getting out of the way of that one. Coop's going to throw another, though. Coop is hungry. He finds a nice headshot there. That one stung. He knows exactly where they are. This nade is an eviction notice saying hello and goodbye. Gets the knock on a tanky.
They're on their last legs right now. I think there was a bare moment where everyone was on practically 10 HP. WizGod will finish off IQ up in the distance. That felt personal.
Hoops throwing a quick Molotov down low. He needs to start doing some of that low toss action we saw earlier. But he's got another nade locked and loaded. Let's see if he can throw this heat-seeking missile down south. Oh, he's got to watch his back, though, and he gets him! Coops is doing some damage right here, all by himself.
Lemonade goes a little bit too far. WizGod takes another nasty hit. Smokes going forward here, trying to keep AKOP alive, but a 4th place is still fantastic for OG. Setting goes down, that will give time for potentially WizGod to move up and pick up AKOP in the midst of all the smoke here. Makes the dash now.
Devil gets a knock onto Satan. What is going on right here? We got Coops gonna hopefully try to get that res.
But demon on demon action, this is crazy.
Meanwhile, Furia is going to put in some work, and Silence, he's got that MG3. That's the gun to have here. Furia, man, looking to finally get a chicken dinner as Silence gets another knock there, and the finish actually. Coops down to his last single HP. Does, oh, nice little vehicle switch there. Hops in the vehicle, hits the passenger seat, ejects, gets himself to safety for a little bit longer, but oh, looks like that nade is gonna do it.
They'll take a 4th place though. OG secures at least a 3rd. Goodness me, AKOP is kind of tearing X-Force Rejects apart, but finally they get shut down, and this is a free game for Furia. That's what you get, Devil. Take down Satan, friendly fire. Game's gonna end just like that. And Furia will pick themselves up a win, and it feels good for them. Coming off the back of that Rondo into this Erangel, a real turnaround today. Oh, KRX. I wish you come to the door right now. Nade goes through, looks to be fairly decent, but Hoxie doesn't jump out the window. But the Flash, they've got a nasty surprise waiting for them at the door.
Look at that. Oh, and then the nade busts all those gas cans. They wanted to make sure they had the perfect setup if they did push in. But now we're going to see KRX get beat up by 4 Thrives, trying to make something happen. Team Flash, though, punishing them and wiping them out. KRX not able to make the push.
I think Hazaifa stole a lot of those heliums, though, unfortunately. RQ still going. Hazaifa gets himself up in towards. Strong position in the game here. RQ, Gemforce will find WizGod. Hazaifa at least secures himself a 3rd place here. But RQ absolutely will pull themselves out of the bottom spots this game. It's a certainty at this point. But we are centering up over towards horrendously open ground.
Zypha, man, last player up for 4 Thrives, does get this just one piece of coverage in this circle. What can he do with it? Especially if he's very fortunate to catch RRQ and Flash fight each other. Who knows what could happen? But Flash are going to have to push on out of that position. You can see him holding that kind of satellite tower position. So get a little bit of coverage here, but there's just nothing. It is all wide open field. Everybody just hugging the edge for the little bit of coverage they have.
You can see this is one of the most disgusting areas of the map.
Gross, dude. This is straight gross. There's nothing.
It really is. Yeah, I think gross is a good way to put it. RQ is moving forward, though. They get themselves over towards the ballistics. Flash playing up on top.
Oh.
It's a good shot from the par. I expect nothing less. Hazaifa, the pile driver, off in the distance, looking to smash these two teams apart as a solo. Quick tap fire.
He's going to have to tap fire. He's only got like 70 rounds left, and to make it even less, trying to get another elimination, though. Genfoss actually gets that knock on the bows. He's going for the thirst. He wants all the points here, but it's not going to be enough. That's 4 Thrives out of there. Here we go. It's Team Flash versus RRQ.
A nice interview with Flash earlier on. They were looking to find some more success today. There was some decent games yesterday. But can they secure the chicken dinner here at our halfway mark of day 2? Try and get themselves towards a position to get a direct qualification through to the finals in the top 5. Zeus playing off the back of the loot crate. Has the ghillie suit. Might actually be insanely important. here. But they know, they've spotted him. RRQ, a lot on the line for them right now. Win, the final player left alive.
It's all up to RRQ here. They needed this win so desperately, especially with only 3 matches after this. They're trying to make that last second run into the top 5. And a chicken dinner here could be the beginning of that. But well, Team Flash, they're pushing themselves big up the leaderboards. Here we go, it's just Win. He's got the last rock, but it ain't gonna be big enough. It's RRQ getting the chicken dinner right when they needed it.
Playing off the missile, they certainly will rocket up the leaderboard with that one. It's an important moment for this team.
Probably feel a little bit more insulting when you see a little bush Wookiee coming around the corner, taking those shots at you. In the meantime, we saw a player earlier drop from X-Force Rejects. It looks like they may not find too much more luck out in the open as they rotate towards the Wizard Tower here. This is very, very central in those Yaz fields. It is completely isolated, and SafG has nades for days. He's got one more, and he puts them to bed.
Man, that's clean. Straight on target, lines it up, knocks them down. 10 points for that one.
To potentially play spoilers in Enigma Galaxy if they get too embroiled to the north side. Ralph also does need someone to move out and pick him up. The rest of the team are further out to the northwest, and it might just be too far for them to go. Giving up on their compound, that's a really tricky decision to make, and Aurora and Goat are going to fight for the opportunity to take down the rest of Enigma Galaxy.
The nade protocols have been good so far. Let's see if they can do it again. Aurora lining that one up. Good splash damage into the back. Force fighting from a distance. Moxie so low as Foops gets knocked. And Force living on a prayer there, but the double nade is enough to stop it. Only really Moxie that remains alive, but the nades don't stop, John.
Oh dear, that old Goat does need to try and stay alive as long as possible, but the bombardment continues, and Aurora stay alive with all 4 of their players. Trying to hold on to a little bit more for later on when you get closer, when you get forced into known nade range. Much more tricky to hit it around the buildings. I mean, when you don't quite know exactly where they are, you can argue that it would be good to put them in now and maybe find an opening knock against AGAL, but they're going to look to try and levy that later on. Liu getting rezzed up there was a massive benefit for them. It means that they have this outpost all the way on an off angle. It's covering off so much ground and limits Thundertalk's position really heavily. Not following through for that flush may have just been a crucial mistake for Thundertalk.
On the other side of the coin, it's a play that could pay dividends for AGAL. This is the worrying duo setup as well. Zone crunching in. We'll see if Maple's forced to advance over the hard cover towards the fence just as it stops on the mark. XCZ still looking on the top side for the peek up. Sitting on the door. That's the nades in as well, and you're starting to take damage here. The shoe could be on the other foot, John. It looks very uncomfortable from TTG, and the double nade on target. Flower and Maple blowing away too. Suddenly you were at panic stations.
Down they go with their backs to the wall. What more have they got? It's all up to Sing for Thundertalk, but he does find an answer for one. Let's see if he's got any more. A 1 versus 4 would be necessary. He's going to start out well, but it's not going to go his way. Thundertalk cower on the northwest side. They just are too timorous to take that one down, and instead, AGAL take the top spot. 19 points, 9 eliminations. A nice close down for them.
More of their utility force to be reinvested to get themselves healthy to contest from here. Furia somehow living on borrowed time with some of the awkward fights they've had to even get this far into the runnings. Lord knowing he can't risk too many engagements that won't result in a clean pick with the low ammunition left in reserve. Geekay and Alula not too far from one another. This could all change in an instant, John.
A single pick. I mean, the fact that Lord is low on ammo is so important for Geekay here. Their survival would be all but diminished in its entirety if they do find it. But there's a first knock over towards Geekay. Alula dancing around. Silence does connect, but he has to go for the reload. In the meantime, Lord pitches a point away with some of his precious ammo at range, and he finds more too. Down to his last magazine, though. 31 rounds for Lord. He's got 2 nades, but has to back off.
He's got an angle to get his HP back, doesn't need to over-invest. He's already started to break the backs of everyone that's dared to defy him from this angle. Let them fight amongst themselves. Fury are putting pressure on, but they're not ready from the peak from the top. Lord, 2 nades in the back. Let's see if these will pay off. Cooked nicely, rolling down the hillside. Alula already still the point on the Furia.
One more nade for Lord. Drops it right on top of the heads. Looks for the shots, gets one knock, but it's now up to Alula, who are looking to charge themselves up. Gain some pace over, and they are able to find it. The high ground was indomitable, and Alula take a 12 Elin chicken dinner. By the book, RRQ and Ulf both pushed up to these ridge lines that they have to breach through quickly and open up exposed angles against them. Flash needs to be in position, ready to go for the shots, but it looks like they're more preoccupied over towards RRQ's position. And maybe rightly so, because they do find Genfos, but Ulf in the meantime have gotten up close. Maybe a little bit too close for comfort. The shots can start to ring through, but Posey doesn't have an angle on towards it. As Genfos still bleeding out, but the nades now can come on in. Zeus is in danger, so's Tops. And there's the approach coming through from Ketch and Calci off on the other angle. Eren and Scarface playing off one another beautifully. Genfos does get flushed away, and Lapar now the last to stand for RRQ, but Ulf have managed to turn this one topsy-turvy.
Yeah, they've really thrown a spanner in the works here, and they jump back behind the steering wheel to keep more pressure on Flash. Calci with a Molotov thrown in as well, giving them a little bit of space to play off on this one. Distance firefight RRQ. They're putting onto it with a good angle to try and punish onto Flash. But a tuck in behind the vehicle.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's right up in their face, John. Taking it to them.
The wolves at the door, and they will echo with the sound of a shotgun shell, and now it's Lapar. He is in a 1 versus 1 technically. He's got a little bit of time here. Has Calci to deal with on the low ground. He finds it, and now there's only one more player up top for him to deal with, but the vehicle, the death departing explosion there, puts the final nail in. Lapar looking pretty good, but it is Ulf to find the chicken dinner and a place in the survival stage.